it really has to catch my attention. If it's gonna be a new project that I'm gonna work on and I have to have major ownership, major input, there's nothing, you know, that I would do now if I didn't have creative control and if I wasn't in charge. I was at a fragrance shoot the other day, and the photographer is a friend of mine, and I had always dreamed of working with him. And I was saying to him, you know, usually the boss comes up and looks at the screen and all of the photos, and they have to approve them, and do they like this look? And we looked at each other, and he's like, you're the boss, like, do you like this? It was such a proud moment, just knowing like, wow, I used to work for these people, and now I was in control, and I'm the one making the shots and saying exactly what I want the picture to look like, and it's my vision. And that, you know, there's those moments when you just sit back and look at the photos, and I'll call my sisters and be like, I can't believe like this is happening. I did it like on my own. And I feel like I really took the time off to figure out what I wanted, who I wanted to be, and so proud that I'm in this position now.
Can you tell us the migration out of licensing to 4 areas that you're focused on today?
I've worked for 10 years in these licensing deals, and I mean, if I break it all down, I mean, the percentage that you would get from a licensing deal and then splitting everything with my 2 sisters, so that's 3 ways, and then it just, I thought, we worked so hard to be getting so little. I really wanted to create a business on my own, and I know that was gonna take a lot of hard work, but my husband, Kanye, and I started our kids' clothing line, Kids Supply, and that is all online. My Kimoji and Kimoji merch, I love doing that app. And my makeup line that I announced today, KKW Beauty, that will be all online as well. And in the same beauty world, I'm launching a fragrance at the end of the year. And these are all projects that I'm doing full ownership, every last detail from the box to the packaging to the being in the factories and feeling every, you know, packaging detail.
Discuss for a moment the successful, which we did the cover story on, Kim Kardashian, Hollywood, the app, the game.
The video game was presented to me, and at first, I will admit that this did kind of fall into my lap. I wasn't really sure. My husband was the one that encouraged me. Once I started to get into the creative process, I feel like I was hooked. I mean, I'll call them literally in the middle of the night and say, the strap of the shoe is wrong on this character. You have to change her shoes. Like, I would never wear those shoes. And, you know, this is what I want, this hairstyle and this, and the game. Now I've had a baby, so you should be able to have a baby in the game. Like, I think we really did create a reality video game.
When you appeared on the cover of Forbes a year ago, you tweeted, not bad for a girl with no talent. Which is quite an irony, given the obvious talents you have. What do you say to those who downplay or dismiss your success?
I do feel like success is the best revenge, absolutely. To say that I'm not human, for people to always say crazy, mean things, I mean, it definitely does get to me, but I think that with the support of my family, we've always kind of come through on the other side. But to write that, I remember I was thinking, you don't want to be boastful and say, I'm on the cover of Forbes, this is, you know, so amazing, which you do want to say, but of course people will say something negative about that. So I thought it was funny, just the little hashtag for people that might question how I got here or what talent I have. I was like, I'm on the cover of Forbes, so I must be doing something right.
Where do you see yourself 5 years down the road?
I really hope to focus on the new brands that I've been launching this year. And I feel like those are all my little babies that I've focused, you know, I feel like my whole career has been leading up to this year of these launches to where it's like really authentically me. So I don't really want to expand into doing a whole lot of other things. I really want to focus on what I'm doing now that I feel like I found my place, and just continue to do that.